Hello, my name is Stella Izakom and welcome to my channel. Good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're joining us for the first time, if you're seeing this face for the first time, you are highly welcome. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Today, I'll be talking about things you need to know before marriage. I read this book, Things I Wish I Know Before We Got Married, by Gary Chapman. Let's just say that book was eye-opening. Like, it was something else. Like, before, my friend used to tell me being in a relationship, that's dating and marriage, are two different things. And I'll be like, what's there? Dating just prepares you for the main marriage. It's the same thing you do in dating that you do in marriage. There's just the only difference is living together. And I always argue like, me now do it all and everything. So like I always argue. I'm like, it's the same thing. There's nothing you can tell me. Just know what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, you're dating and everything is the same thing you do in marriage. Blah 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 blah. Dating prepares you for the main marriage, so it's the same thing. There's no difference. I like this guy will be telling me, see, forget, it's not the same thing. No, this one, that one, that one, that one. Long story cut short, I read this book, Things I Wish I Had Known Before We Got Married, by Gary Chapman. Please, I'm recommending this book to everybody in relationships, to everybody that wants to have a peaceful, happy marriage, to everybody that, see, even if you're married already, I'm still recommending this book to you to help you improve your marriage, to help you improve your relationships. Things you need to know basically before you say I do, before you spend the rest of your life with somebody's son or somebody's daughter. Anyways, I'll be talking about a few things from the book, and I'll be sharing my own, like, what I think, my own ideas and everything. I am not married though, but like from other people's experiences, I have like few things to say. Being in love is not the only foundation to building a successful marriage. So many times you ask people, why are you getting married? And they'll be like, because I love him. Oh my god. Nobody's saying you should not love your husband or you should not love your wife. But like, love is not the only thing that builds a successful marriage. Love is not the only foundation for marriage. Definitely, okay, love should be there. But please, make sure you know why you're getting married to somebody. Make sure it's not just because you love this person that you're getting married to this person. I know so many times we say you should not have a reason for getting married to somebody because this reason might be taken away from you and all that and all that and all that. Please, it doesn't just end at being in love. That's just what I want to say. It doesn't just end at I love this person, so I want to live the rest of my life with this person. So that's why, okay, I'm recommending this book, because I will not state it exactly the way Mr. Gary Chapman explained in his book. So I suggest you read this book so that like you will understand more what I am trying to say. He explained reasons why love only does not keep a marriage, because with time, I'm not saying love fades or love doesn't last. Love lasts, but you have to feed that love. You have to grow that love. You have to keep feeding it for it to last. And like, sometimes some things will come up and it's not that love you're thinking of. Some things will come up, some issues will come up, some challenges will come up. It's not that love you're thinking of. It's not that, that's not what is even in your head at that time. There's no proper understanding and communication. At that point in time, it's not that love that will save you. So like, build a good foundation for your marriage, build a good foundation for your relationship before you jump into marriage. Another thing that Gary Chapman spoke about in his book was how to solve disagreements without arguing. And there are a lot of ways to solve disagreements without yelling at each other, without claiming to be right, without trying to be the right one, without hurting the other person, without trying to bring down the other person, without making the other person feel sad or anything. There are a lot of ways to solve disagreements. First of all, if you notice that the whole disagreement is um turning into a heated conversation, like if it's going south, if it's becoming something else, I feel you both should take a break and then revisit the issue later. When there's too much anger already, take a break. You don't have to sort that issue at that point in time. You are living together. You can always sort that issue when you both are level-headed, when you both have calmed down from the whole heated disagreement and everything. When you know that you're not talking with anger anymore, you're not shouting, you're not yelling, you're not insulting, you're not bringing the house down. When you know that you have cooled down, if possible, go and drink cold water, go and sleep, then you come back and revisit the issue. So there are a lot of ways Gary explained on how to solve disagreements. Another tip he used was being kind and being kind with your words. Like, don't, because of anger, try to talk to somebody harshly. Then the manner at which you approach an issue also matters. So being kind with your words, don't talk to someone with the intent of hurting the person. Don't walk out of the person or walk out of an argument. Try to solve your arguments the best way possible. So please, like I said, read the book to get more knowledge, to get more understanding on this. Another thing that was talked about in the book was cleaning and chores. All you'll be going into relationships, you will not talk about who will do this one, who will do that one. We just when we get married, we'll sort that issue out. Before any marriage, you guys should discuss who will do this and who will do that. It's not when you now get married, issues as little as doing chores will now come and be coming up. Please, please know this and have peace. Sort out daily sort out the daily chores you guys will do. Like, talk about these things. It's not hard. This is your partner. Okay, who will be cleaning the toilets? Who will be cleaning the house? Who will be washing the plates? Who will be cooking? Who would be doing the laundry? If you guys decide to do it together, fine. If you guys decide to share it, fine. Whatever works for you both. But my main point is, talk about these things. They are very important. You need to know this. You need to talk about these things. Don't shy away from these things. You need to know all this. You need to settle these issues before you go into the main marriage. Another point that was talked about was finances. Basically, how you spend your money, how you guys make money, how you use money, how you save, how you invest. Don't shy away from talking about money at all. Like, money is very important. Even though a lot of people say, I don't want to be materialistic, or I don't want to talk about money too much, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Please, don't shy away from talking about money, because it's very important. Money has become one of the biggest issues in marriages these days. So talk about how you guys would save money for a goal, or how you guys save money for children, or anything you guys plan to do. Talk about how you guys would come together and take care of the expenses of the household. Talk about how you guys would, the amount of money or the percentage you guys will save, the percentage you guys will give out, the percentage you guys will use to flex or whatever. Talk about these things. They're important. How you guys can contribute and help each other, they're important. Definitely, money issues is not meant to be for the guy alone. Like, taking care of the household finances should not be from the guy alone. That's why a lady is there to support the best way she can. And also, house chores is not meant to be for the woman alone. That's why the guy is there as a helper also, and as a support system. So whatever works for you, but the main point is discuss these things and come to an agreement. Marriage is not where you start discussing these things. You discuss them before you go into marriage, so like there is clearance on these issues. So if there's anything you know you will not take, it's not when you get married you now come and start saying, I will not take this, or I will not take that, and then it's already too late. You guys are already married. What do you want to do? Problem now, you know, now be at peace in your marriage, new marriage. 1 year, 2 years, problem, you want to now come and divorce. So discuss all these things. It helps you. Not during the marriage you start discussing them. Another thing I'll talk about is sexual fulfillment. Know when your partner is in the mood to have sex, and when your partner is not in the mood to have sex. And also, do not hold out because you are not in the mood, or whatever. You will not know be in the mood for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Anyways, if you know this person is not in the mood, definitely you have to know things you can do to put the person in the mood. The thing be say, it is not by force. Just know whatever works for you guys. Know what the other likes. Know what the other likes. Know what you want to do. See, me, I cannot discuss this like in depth the way you guys understand. So it's best to just go get the book and read it. But like sexual fulfillment is important. You guys should talk about these things. It's not when you get married you start talking about how your sexual relationship or your sexual life should be. By then it will be too late if you're not going to be satisfied with what is going on at that point in time. Basically, be understanding and be considerate, both man and woman. When you're getting married to somebody, know that you're not just getting married to that person, you are getting married to that person's family also. And sometimes issues from one side of the family may be coming up, or from the other side of the family may be coming up from time to time, especially in Nigeria, when there's mixed marriages these days, and a lot of tribalism in the country. Let's say Hausa is marrying and a Hausa man is marrying a Yoruba woman, or an Igbo man is marrying a Yoruba woman. There's always misunderstandings from time to time. So before you go into marriage, know that, have the mindset that you're marrying into this family. Try your possible best to be understanding with whichever family you're marrying into. Try your possible best to also set boundaries, and try to accommodate everyone. I'm not saying your family members should walk you over, or like let's say your husband's family treats you anyhow and all that. My point exactly is that you should know these things. You should build a relationship with the family. Try and build a good relationship with each other's families before you decide to go into a marriage. At least let the family know you well, let them love you, let them treat you as their own child, have good relationships with them before you decide to get, because there are a lot of people in marriages today that they don't even talk to their various families because of one issue or the other, especially when you both don't understand the same languages. And this issue always comes up because maybe this other family is talking about this other family, and you don't understand what they're saying, but they're talking about you, and all those issues. But just build a good relationship with each other's family. Even if it's same tribe, just try to build a good relationship with each other's family, especially the mothers, because the mothers have the highest say. So please build good relationship with both families before you guys decide to get married. Another point I want to talk about is your religious beliefs. Now, I'm a girl. Okay, let's assume I like going to church. I'm a churchy person, and then my partner doesn't believe in going to church, but he loves God. He is spiritual, but he doesn't believe in going to church. Now, when I get married to this person, I now find out that this is how this person is, and I start trying to drag this person to church and all that, and then this person starts feeling a type of way, like I'm trying to control him or somehow, and I'm trying to do one thing or the other the person doesn't like. This brings up issues because we have not decided before the marriage. We have not decided. Now, okay, if you both are mature and understanding enough to discuss this in the marriage, then that's fine. But what I'm saying is you guys should discuss these things before you decide to live with each other, before you decide to marry each other and live with this person for the rest of your life. We discuss, okay, well, are we going to be going to church every Sunday? Fine. Are we going to be staying at home and doing our daily devotion and prayers and whatever? Fine. Just come to an agreement. Don't go into marriage and be surprised that somebody is doing something you did not notice, or you guys didn't agree on this, and then that's when you guys now want to fight and come and not agree. So my point exactly is discuss these things, both your religious beliefs, what you guys want to do, how you guys want the family to grow spiritually or religiously. Discuss them before you go into a long life marriage. Another point is just as we are different, just as our faces are different, so as our personalities. Our personalities are very different, so we should be able to understand each other's personality. I might be the outgoing one, and let's say my spouse is more of the stay-at-home person, and then I'm now married to you, and I now start complaining, ah, don't like going out, this, that, like, you should see all the signs before you get married. Or you want this person to be a type of way, your type of way. Somebody cannot be like you all the time. That's why you should compromise. You should discuss this things. Okay, you come to the person, I'm this type of way. Or you've been in a relationship for a long time, so like you've noticed all these things, so like you guys can discuss it. Okay, I like going out from time to time, and the other person like, okay, I like staying indoors and having my peace from time to time, but like this is how we do it, this is how we do it. So discuss these things. Personalities differ, so you should know how to balance each other's personality without causing any problem or disagreement for each other. Final thing I want to talk about is taking the 5 love language test before you get married. Now, you don't need to go far, just use your phone, type www.5lovelanguages.com, I guess, and it will show you the where you can take the 5 love language test, um or you just browse 5 love language test. It will just show you something. It will direct you to show you how you can take the test. Now you can take this test with your partner, or you can take this test individually. Now the 5 love languages are acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and physical touch. These 5 love language, they are self-explanatory. Acts of service is when you try to help your partner the best way possible, offer help, offer yourself to serve your partner from time to time. Quality time, spending time with your partner, and physical touch, your relationship, and touching your partner, all these little gestures that some people like. Receiving gifts, for those that like receiving gifts, um giving your partner gifts if your partner likes receiving gifts and all that. And then the last one, words of affirmation, telling your partner that she looks good, telling your partner that she's doing great, or whatever she likes to hear, just telling your partner that. So take this test so you will know which one is your highest love language. Take this test with your partner. So let's say your partner likes receiving gifts, that's her highest love language. You'll be able to know this by taking this test, and then you give your partner gifts. You see that she's happy all the time. Or let's say your partner, his love language is words of affirmation, and like you guys take the test and you notice his best and his highest love language is words of affirmation. Every day you wake up in the morning, my loving husband, you look great, I wish you success, you're doing good, I'm proud of you, all these kind of things. You tell that person to make that person happy, to understand that okay, this is what this person expects from me, this is what this person wants to hear, this is what this person wants from you. So please take this test. And all those that have gotten married this year 2022, I wish you a happy married life. So those of us that are wishing to next year, those of us are waiting for next year, so those of you, not those of us, so those of you that will try again next year, I wish you success, I wish you favor, and I wish you meet your husband in 2023. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Until next time, bye.